This is the Global Economic Scrap Metal, Commodities and Recycling Report by BENLEE Roll-Off Trailers and Open Top Scrap Gondola Trailers, April 15, 2019. U.S. steel production rose slightly to 1.928 million tons. Tariffs remain supportive of production, which is keeping production itself near multi-year highs. Oil rose 39 cents a barrel to $63.89, near a multi-month high on OPEC cuts and good slow growth demand. U.S. oil production remained at 12.2 million barrels a day, the new all-time record it hit 2 weeks ago. Just great economic news. Iron ore rose $1 to a multi-year high of $95.50 as global markets remain in a slow growth mode and as China stimulates their economy. Scrap steel number one fell the expected $20 to $25 gross ton as demand remains good, but supply remains very good. While some are saying prices could be down in May, the current bad weather in the central U.S. will hurt supply, so May prices could be flat to down slightly. Hot rolled coil steel rose slightly to $34.52 on mostly balanced supply and demand, but with slight weakening in some markets. Copper rose 4 cents to $2.94 on major Chinese government economic stimulus to help support China's forecasted 2019 6.2% growth. Aluminum fell a penny to 83.5 cents on slow growth and on the enormous Chinese exports as well as slow global growth. Cardboard scrap fell to a multi-year low of $50 a ton on weak Chinese demand and as they reduce scrap imports and as scrap generation from within China actually grows. The International Monetary Fund lowered their global 2019 economic forecast for the third time in 6 months to 3.3% from 3.5%, but they are forecasting an increase to 3.6% in 2020. The slowdown is mainly due to U.S.-China trade friction, reducing business investments, disrupting supply chains, and slowing productivity. April's U.S. IBD Economic Confidence Index fell, but remains actually pretty high, as people feel slightly worse about their own finances and the overall economy in the next 6 months. China's March exports surged 14.2% versus last year, rebounding from a huge 20.8% fall in February, which was the steepest drop in 3 years. Aluminum exports rose 21% and steel exports rose 12%. This keeps upward pressure on copper prices and downward pressure on aluminum prices. March's U.S. consumer inflation rose to 1.9% on higher gasoline and food prices. Taking out the volatile food and energy prices, inflation actually fell to 2.0%. Low inflation helps keep interest rates low. Initial weekly unemployment claims fell to 196,000, the lowest in almost 50 years, as companies hold on to employees in this continued environment where it's actually tough to find people. This is great news. Wall Street's Dow Jones average ended the week on a high, but actually flat for the week, ending at 26,412, near the record high due to low interest rates and good corporate earnings. Our thanks for all the people that came to see us at our booth in Los Angeles to thank us for this report, especially the team from New Zealand. Our Tiffany Lucas and I work hard each week to make this report useful to you, your teams, and in many cases for your customers. Remember, this is not copyrighted, so many people send this to their own customers to give them useful information to help them for the week. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.